festive holiday wreath cookies. This is a very simple and easy cookies to make. Last week I shared how to make this Christmas cookies, but if you don't have so much time during this holiday season and looking for something very simple, this is the cookie, and I hope you're gonna like it. So let's get started. Alright, so first we're gonna make the cookie dough. We're gonna add softened butter. Butter has to be really soft, like this. So this is very important because when the butter is not soft enough and it's still a little bit cold, your completed cookie dough is gonna be more firmer. That means it's gonna be a little bit more difficult for you to pipe easily. So make sure that your butter is nice and soft but not melted. I'm also gonna add powdered sugar and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, okay? And mix with low speed so that the powdered sugar is not gonna scatter everywhere. So here I whipped for some time, but not too much. When you whip a lot, it contains more airs inside and the texture of your cookies will be nice and light, but cookies will rise more in oven. I do not want them to rise too much today, so I did not whip a lot, but you can pick how much you want to whip. And we're gonna add egg white. I divide it into 2 times and mix until it combines. It blends much easier when your egg white is not too cold. And let's add the rest of egg white and mix. It looks good. Just to make sure they're combined, clean up the bowl and pedal one more time. So over here, I'm going to sift all the flours ahead. This is cake flour. You're also gonna sift matcha powder. If you do not like matcha powder, you don't need to add it. Just use the same amount of cake flour as matcha powder and add green coloring instead. You know, some of the matcha powder has very mild color, but if you are not going to add any coloring, by choosing matcha powder with a strong color, your wreath is gonna look a lot more beautiful. And then the last flour is almond flour. Almond flour helps to add more toasty, nice flavor, and the texture is going to be a little bit more crumbly with less glutens. Today I sifted 2 times to really make sure they are blended nicely with no lumps of flours. And then let's add all the flours and mix with low speed first. Look, it's so green. So if you don't want to add green coloring and want to have this color, kind of like pale green color, that's totally fine. And mix one more time. Good. Today I'm going to add a little bit more green coloring. I added about 5 drops of the coloring today. And ta-da! It's done! Toss and remove the airs. You can use any star tips that are not too thick or too small. This is 2.5 inch circle, which is 6 centimeters. Whip, turn it and make it tight. Now it'll keep going up. And this is the fun part. You can decorate your wreath with any of your favorite ingredients. Today I used a bunch of ingredients so that you can kind of get ideas and decide what you like to use, like a lot of the nuts, dried fruits, and a lot of sprinkles. No need to get all of those. Actually, I think you can make it right now with whatever you have left in your pantry and bake. As always, I'll leave the amount of ingredients and baking time and temperature below. With this tray, I am piping a little bit differently. This one is thinner than how I piped earlier. I'll show you the results later and you can decide how you want to pipe. Of course, you can use a different pastry tip and really enjoy piping however you like. This is a perfect cookie to decorate with your family, kids, and friends. It is gonna be so much fun and I'm sure they're gonna love it. In total, I could bake 19 of them. This one is from the first tray, it is thicker, and this one is from the second tray. You can also dust powdered sugar on top and enjoy the snowy look. If you are gifting to someone special, you can box it up like this and share your feeling. You can also store in the fridge in an airtight container and eat a little by little each day through a week or few weeks, which how we actually enjoyed this week. Yeah, like that. Smile.
Then you know it's Christmas when the snow starts to fall. Then you know it's Christmas for the children.
Thank you so much for watching. Happy holiday and I'll see you in my next video. Happy holiday.
'Cause Santa's on his way. We're standing